Okay, in this video, we're going to show you how the Z-Lister tool works, couple parts of the settings. And on this video, we're going to focus on posting listings to both Facebook Marketplace and also Craigslist. So to open the tool, you will see right at the top right corner here, you have it looks like a little blue house icon. That's how you open the tool. So it's very, very simple. You click on the blue house and it's going to pull it up right on the right side of your screen. Once it does that, the very first thing you need to do, and you only need to do this one time, but you're going to click on the settings icon. It looks like a little gear icon over here, and you click in here, and this is really important. We need to fill out a few pieces of information on here that will help the tool operate. The very first one is your Z-Lister API key. Without this API key, the tool will not work for you. So most likely you've been emailed, received this API key. You need to paste it in exactly the way that it is in here. And what will happen is basically this, if it says invalid, it's not valid. So when you paste it in, it's going to validate it, and then it will turn green and say it is valid. The next step that we'll do is our Craigslist URL. Now, it's very easy to find this. If you just do a search, I'll show you. I'm in Redding, California. Let's just say Redding, California. You just do a search for your city, Craigslist, and you'll find it. When you click on it here, just copy this URL. You just copy it. And that's where you're going to be pasting this in right here. So you would paste just that URL. You don't need to worry about the nearby location for Craigslist. That's not needed. Email for Craigslist. This is going to be the email that you use. So you need to paste that in there. And then also the zip code for Craigslist. You need to paste that in there. Once you're done with all that, you just hit the back button to come back to the main screen. Now you're going to have a multiple drop-down boxes that allow the tool to be the function to be distinct. So for example, here on these functions, we have scrape listings and FSBOs. Since this is, we're talking about posting, this is for posting listings, we want to go to scrape listings. This is where to post. So we could post to Marketplace. We can create a Facebook event for open houses. We could post to our Facebook page. We could post to Craigslist, or we could post to Facebook groups. In this video, we're just going to focus on Marketplace and Craigslist. In the next video, we'll talk about how to post these other three items on here. So next item here is going to be our CRM, and that one of our videos coming up will show how to take FSBO listings and import them into your CRM. This is your Facebook groups. So if you have Facebook groups that you are part of, they're going to be in here. In another video, we'll show how you add these to the tool for Facebook groups. And then we have our property type. So when we're posting, regardless whether it's, let's say, Marketplace or Craigslist in particular, what are we posting at? Is it a house that we're going to post for sale, or is this a house that we're going to post for rent? So we'll focus on sale right now. Now we need to add the listings to the tool itself. So you just come to Zillow. What we recommend doing is we'll go to buy. And in our buy, we'll come to our area that we're looking for. And what I'll typically do, I'll remove the boundary here. I would find whatever home it is that I'm wanting to list. Okay, so let's say, for example, I want to add this home right here to the tool. All I do is I click on it, and it's going to pull up. And you're going to see an orange button that says Add Listing. All I do is click that one time. It's going to scroll and pull everything. Now, if I look over at the tool, there's nothing on here right now, but if I click refresh, there it is, and it pulled it up onto the tool. Now I just hit back. Let's add another one. Let's say we're going to add this house here. Why not? We'll click Add Listing, and very, very simple. It's going to come through, and it's going to scrape everything on this home here. Oh, this one had an error. So what we'll do is I'm going to delete that. This is good to see. Sometimes if there's no, if it didn't scrape properly, just come in the back here. Just try it one more time. Allow it to do its thing, and then that time, when it scrolls all the way down, you know that it worked properly. Okay. So if you do get an error like that, all you do is just go back, delete it from here, and then refresh. Okay, so let's now focus on, we got our homes in here. And let's say I want to post to Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, to generate leads. I'm going to make sure that the where to post is Facebook Marketplace. This is for sale, so I'll focus on this for sale. Now, if I want to choose the photos, Facebook allows you to do up to 50 photos. I click on that and I can deselect any of these. Let's say there's one I don't want. Very, very easy. If I uncheck some of these, then I just hit Save Selection. And then what I would do is all I do is click Post. Once I click Post, it's going to open Facebook in a tab, and it's going to go directly to Marketplace. Now, it says rental here, but don't worry about it. I know it says here price per month. Don't worry about it. It's just what Facebook does. It is clearly for sale, as you can see here. And once you post this will change. It will change. So just so you know. But you can see the tool just automatically is going through literally within seconds. And it's putting all these photos in. It filled out all the form for you. It put the address in, and it put in the description for the home. Now, one thing that you probably want to do is get rid of the seller phone number. So I would delete that. Typically, that's something that is embedded in the Zillow listings. So we will just delete that really quick. If you decide to add any additional details, it does pull the square footage. But if you want to add these, you can really quickly. But you don't need to. This is ready to publish. All I would do is hit Publish, and it'll take me to the next screen where I can cross-post to Facebook groups and then publish it again. So this goes on Facebook Marketplace. Very, very easy, simple to do. Okay, very easy process. All right. So I'm going to close this here. Let's go back now to, let's now talk about Craigslist. So to post to Craigslist, I'm going to click on Craigslist now. And we'll say the same home we're going to post. So all I would do is click Post. And you can see in another tab, it's going to open it up on Craigslist. And just allow it to do its thing. It's going to come through and automatically go into the correct items. It's going to fill everything out for you very, very quickly. And it's going to go through this, and it's going to be nice and easy so you can see how this works. It's going to go through, and it will add all the images for you, as you can see. Once it adds all these, then you'll click Done with Images on here. And then I could publish this, or if you see something that you don't like, typically it's not going to put the phone number in here. So if you want to remove that, all you do is you would come in and hit Edit Post, especially if you see something about parking, like maybe it does have a garage. It looks like this does have a garage. So you would maybe want to change that really quickly and then publish it. So very, very simple to be able to use. Now let's talk about for rent. So let's say these are for sale. So now I'm going to change this to for rent here. And let's add some homes that are for rent. So we're going to come to for rent. And let's find some homes here for rent. Now this is a little bit different. And I'll show you how this is. So let's do, we'll do houses and apartments. Now, apartments and townhomes are laid out kind of interesting, a little bit different on how the tool works, and I'll show you. You click on this here, just like you would the other listing, but there is no button. It's because apartments have multiple different layouts and different bedrooms. You just scroll down, and you're going to go to, you'll see whatever unit this is here. All you do is you click on that, and it's going to pull this up, and then you'll see it will say Add Rental Listing. So all I do is click that. And this particular one is already listing us to Craigslist. So we had this selected for Craigslist. And if you see that it's going through and accomplishing that for us. So very, very easy. You can see it doing its thing. Same exact process as before. So let's close this here. We'll do Marketplace. Let's come back to that one. We're going to add this. Now on Craigslist, how that one was set up is when I had it on Craigslist, they automatically just took it to Craigslist and posted it. If I change that to Facebook Marketplace, you can see it adds it right over here for the tool, and then I would hit post to go to Marketplace. So that's how that works. Very, very easy. What I could do too is on this particular one, if I want to change this to Craigslist now, let's say for example, I could change that to Craigslist once it's on the tool. And if I actually click this here, it's going to open Craigslist. It's going to do the same thing over again for you. So super easy, kind of how the process works. I'm not going to let that go all the way through. So let's close that and we'll come back over here. Now, let me show you on homes. It's a little bit different. We'll take this off here. We'll apply this to homes. Let's say this is a house. This is obviously for rent. And what's going to happen on this particular listing here, you don't see any button here. If that happens, all you do is just refresh your screen, and then on the main photo, you're going to see it pop up add listing. So if that button doesn't pop up, just refresh your screen, and the add listing button will pop up. So once again, we're going to add this to the tool. Here, it's going to come down. It's going to pull all the info. I'm going to refresh it. And here it is. Okay. I'm going to click back to listing here, back to search. And then I would hit post, and it's going to go to whatever I selected here, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. So it's super simple. If there's townhomes are sometimes laid out the same way. So it's either you're going to see if it's a home and it's for rent, the add listing. If that's not there, refresh your screen. If it's an apartment, you just scroll down, and then you'll see the apartments down below. You click on it, and then add the listing from there. So very easy. And for example, if I want to post this to Marketplace, and I'm wanting this to be for rent, I would make sure this is selected here for rent, and then I would hit post, and this is going to open up Facebook Marketplace, and it's going to do the same thing as the previous one did. You'll see though this time it's going to say for rent instead of for sale. See, rent, house. You do want to make sure, because once again they do embed seller phone numbers into Zillow. So what you're going to want to do is just come in here real quick and just delete this, especially for Marketplace, because if you have a phone number in a Marketplace listing, typically Facebook will block that. So you could just make sure you could come in here and look at some of the detailed information that's being copied over. You may want to change a few items on there. So very, very easy though, simple process to use, and then everything's on the tool here for you so that you can repost down the road. And like I said, if you click on the photos here, you could select your photos, and then you can hit post as well. One thing is, if you click on this here, this will actually take you to the listing that it pulled from directly on Zillow. So it makes it nice and easy for you. So that's a good comprehensive view of how to post to Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, both for sale and for rentals, for you to be able to use. In our next video, we're going to show you how to create a Facebook event, post to your page, and also post to Facebook groups. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video.